Hey,
Yo,
we're in the same room.
we're in the same room now.
We're in the same place.
He is here. We are
Sweet.
together. From a brief hiatus.
You can see a lot more of my shit in the background, so just ignore all that. That's all right. We've only just moved in like 5 months ago. What's up, people? This is episode 11.
Yes.
11 of Pick Your Battles. Today we're gonna look over the absolute card because I noticed something that this is probably the first time Tom could legitimately do a predictions with me. So we're going to run through some predictions, which are of course
really
our own predictions, our own personal opinions. Nobody go and get annoyed or upset. All right, it's all good. We can all have our own opinions and move on.
My opinion, on the other hand, is correct.
We'll see.
I am obviously informed enough.
I'll let you know whether you're right or wrong. But yeah, we're gonna look through the card, talk about some of the changes that have happened, explain some of the story arcs, I guess, to the battles. For example, Koji becoming a contender for the title. We're then gonna watch the highly anticipated debut, Funky D, on the No Loose Chat Rivalry card against our very own Georgie Roots, who's just went out and had a very good show in. I'm not sure. I think was it New York that he battled in. I'm not sure whereabouts in America, but he's just came back from battling over on iBattle, which is an American league, which we are going to get introduced to. I will be sorting that soon.
Yes.
We have some other news, just to let you guys know. Yunan should be joining us. Thank you for asking. He should be. I've messaged him, so we'll see. Hopefully he is. But if not, we'll send out the link and see if anyone else can join us.
We'll cast the net.
Yeah, we'll see. I see we got visual in here, so we could always bring him on if he's not busy. Good to see you, man. It'll be good to see you this weekend as well. This weekend coming. Hope you're good. We're going to be, like I said, doing some predictions in a bit, so stick around. Hylas, what's up? Yes, we was a little bit late. We was 31 minutes late, technically, because I did say 7.
Yeah. You can say Easter egg hunts.
Charlie,
take up
what's
time.
up? You was on time at 7.
Oh.
I apologise.
Hold now. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for waiting.
What's up? Yeah, we do have some exciting news. We're going to be taking Pick Your Battles over onto the Premier Battles YouTube, which is going to be exciting. We've got
made it.
More of an audience there, and yeah, hopefully it'll be better. So
yeah,
we will be doing that, which means you will be seeing me every Sunday on the Premier Battles YouTube channel. Starting at 8, we'll be talking. I'll either be doing about the academy, we'll either be doing a Pick Your Battles with both of us, or we are going to be going along and watching the Anarchy tournament as well, just like we did on here last year. So yeah, it'll be a mix between them. But every Sunday, come join us.
Yeah,
come join me.
With the plan moving forward is you're still going to carry on doing the academy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do every other Sunday, and we'll do Pick Your Battles. It's going to be sick.
Exactly.
We'll be more stable as well, like uploading videos. We'll be doing it more.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely pleasant.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It is, honestly. Premier Battles, big up as well. Thank you. And Briggsy and that, obviously. Thank you very much. We will keep this channel open. Yeah. And we'll be doing like
event wrap-ups and like more of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we just won't be going live and stuff like this. And
we'll try not to be too bloggy.
But we will definitely be bloggy.
We'll do like hotel tours.
But yeah, so to start with, I said we are going to go through the absolute card. People in the chat, let us know what you think, your opinions, and also what do you think Battle of the Night's going to be? What battle are you most looking forward to? Is there any particular battler you're looking forward to? What's up, Fergs in the building? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing well. Are you going to be at Absolute this weekend? Hope to see you. If you are, come and grab us. We'll go for a drink. We'll start at the bottom of this card. I feel like you could turn this card upside down.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably the best idea, but
this is going to be so good. So
I'm so excited.
Yeah, well, actually, we'll talk about the changes first because there is some changes that are happening. So Raptor versus Nugget. Unfortunately, there has been some sad news for Nugget, and our thoughts are with him and his family. And Raptor still wanted to perform, so they put a post out. A lot of people suggested Frost, which is someone that I would consider definitely to go into this. Yeah, so Raptor versus Frost, which is a 1-rounder. I don't think we should really predict who's going to win that. Nobody's going to win it. I think both of them will gain something from it. So yeah, I don't think we.
It's like really high level sparring. I think it's going to be sick to watch, and there's going to be some like. But it is more of like an exercise of let's just see who will.
Yeah, no, definitely. But first time seeing Frost live, which is awesome.
Yes.
We've had him on a couple of times. Good friend of the show. Yeah, but that will just be a really good battle, I think. That will be a really, really good battle. Yeah, Frost got a lot of massive matchups. A lot of massive matchups. That was hard to say, but he deserves it. He deserves it. Folks, good to hear, man. Come and say hey. Come and join us. Definitely.
We'll probably be behind the merch table.
Yeah,
for most of it.
And then another battle that got added to the card was Sam Heights versus Matter.
Sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a kind of era versus era match in the way that it's like set up. I feel like they're very similar in the way that they do what they do.
Yeah, Sam Hypes, am I right? We saw perform twice. He was at both events.
Yeah.
Sam Hypes. I love watching Sam Hypes perform. Like
so
when I've only ever been twice, obviously. But like when I went to the second, when I found out he was performing, I was really stoked.
I think Matt has performed at every event I've been to. I think
putting in work.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I've only been to 4, but that will change over this year. Starting with Absolute, and then so I reckon Sam Hypes might take it. I reckon. Yeah, I'm gonna say Sam Hypes.
Yeah. I think it would be hard for him to lose. I think he could, but I think it's more on him to lose. I'd say.
I think it's one of them battles where none of them are gonna like lose. But I think I'm gonna prefer Sam.
I think most of the battles that I've watched, it's never been that somebody's like lost. You know what I mean?
That's very true, man. Matt did kill Danny Jack not too long ago. I think Danny kind of killed himself a bit in that battle as well, though, which made Matt look even better. So yeah, we'll see. We're going to be getting on to Rivers and Joey as well, because there's a lot to talk about Rivers. I've got to let you know about a few things that you might. I don't know if I have told you, but we'll see. All right, so we'll start.
Gossip. I really didn't know. I've really been on a hiatus. I had to read my notes.
You're better off staying out of all the gossip, anyways.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So Celesta versus Tech. Now you've only seen one battle from Tech. But I think you've seen a couple from Celesta. But I don't know. I think this is actually one of the hardest ones to call. They're all hard to call, to be fair. I'm going to say that every time.
Yeah. Oh, it makes it easier then for us to not have an opinion.
Just so everyone's aware, I love being proven wrong. Okay. So whatever I say, if it's the opposite, I'm happy. I'm really happy. You guys are helping. We've got two comments that have come up. One says Celesta, one says Tech. That just proves
straight down the middle, guys. Thank you for helping us.
That just proves how.
No, I think I've not seen Tech perform, and we've not watched a lot of Tech. I've not watched a lot of Tech, so I think it's hard for me to call. I do know that it's definitely going to be hard to beat Celesta, but I'm excited to see him because I that comes from a place of ignorance. But like
Tech's
he could just stomp him. I really don't know.
Tech's like really competitive, like in the way that he battles. I think Celesta's more of like a, well, I don't know actually, because Celesta was in tournaments. But I think that with Tech at the moment, Tech has like already this year he went over Ireland and had 2 battles in one day, which were both good opponents. Was it Red Wolf and Skoma? He battled both of them in the same day. And he's just got into the final of the Beast Anglia tournament. I'm not sure. So, he's got a lot of confidence behind him. I think being new to this crowd as well, he had a battle on... what card was it? Rebuild. Sorry. But yeah, I think Tech could. But Celesta is a lot more comfy on stage.
I mean... I was just reading some of the comments and like that's kind of agreeing with that, innit? Like saying yes, Leicester's accent is sometimes a bit tough.
Yeah.
But I think when it's like those are fundamentals when it comes to performance, you know what I mean? But I'm sure his writing probably makes up for that.
Yeah, like text material is always really good. I remember when I was watching him versus Tally, era versus era, I think it's his first round, he definitely cut short because he ran out of breath. You could literally, it was physical. You could see that he
needs to have that montage, that scene from like King's Speech.
But that's the only time. That's the only time I've seen him.
He'll have like a lesson, and then he'll like get to spit bars and stuff.
That's the only time that I've seen him like struggle with it though. But then that I've not seen him live yet, so we'll see. This is another battle that we're going to be seeing live for the first time, which is awesome. So yeah, I think I've actually got Leicester. I think, but Tech obviously could.
Yeah, I can't call that one. That's one of I think there's a few here that I can make. I can feel cool making.
What's up?
Predictions.
Southwest Posse. How you doing, man? Gast is a brand new battler. Who's in the academy. I'll show you some of his promo after this. I've got some saved on here because we put it on. But yeah, I'll show you some stuff. Gast, I'm expecting something new. You've got to send it by next week. Let me know.
And a profile picture. Let me know what you look like.
Definitely. I say definitely a lot. Sorry. Next battle: Moke versus Briggsy.
Moke
versus Bison Briggs, the man himself.
I fucking love Moke.
Is Briggsy going to be able to? So Briggsy's just had his battle with Joker Star come out.
Shit.
And Joker Star didn't really battle. He gave a thank you speech more. It was kind of like he had won an award instead of battling. But he's bowed out. You know, he's doing what he's doing.
Definitely hard, very fucking hard to call. I think I'm so excited for that one, and I think both of them could win in different ways.
Do you know what? I think the frustration that Briggsy's got at the moment, because he's had 3 battles, I think, because twice O'Shea and then once. I'm gonna get hounded for forgetting the name. Who was the Irish guy? What was his name? Sorry. I've completely forgotten who Briggsy was meant to battle at All the Smoke. But people let me know in the chat. But yeah, they both kind of backed out on him. And then he done really, really well against Joker.
Oh, shit. Fair play.
Darko, thank you. Johnny Darko, that's it. Jesus. Sorry, man.
Sorry. I think I click on Gas one again. I agree. I think that's nail on the head, really. Like, Moke is definitely like...
Yeah, but
his style alone.
Moke put out a tweet the other day about leaving Battle Rap, didn't he?
No.
I'm pretty sure
Not Moke.
I'm pretty sure he did. Or something like it was something that implied that maybe moving on to bigger and better things, which is of course great, and I wish him all the best.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, but I think Briggsy's got he really wants to do well this year. He wants to be
he's got like fire in his blood now. It's definitely gonna be sick. But that's all I can say. Like,
if Moke is
I think I prefer the story. I feel like I prefer the storyline of Moke winning. But like the actual battle itself, I couldn't really call.
I would have had Briggsy versus Moke on the rebuild card that they done because it was No Loose Chat versus Premier Battles.
Yeah.
And I would have definitely had this battle on that card. He lost against Acre. Was it Acre?
He didn't lose against Acre.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he was meant. Then he would have battled Bizzo, but Bizzo battled Acre. So yeah.
Shit. I really thought
if this was last year, probably leaned towards Moke with his momentum. I don't think Briggs has ever been more focused. I forgot this one. Yeah, Briggsy wants to Briggsy was talking as well about like obviously wanting to. He made a joke about booking an international for himself on the Apex event, and I think everyone was like, "You definitely should do it. You deserve it." Blah blah. But I think he wants to prove that he deserves it, and I think this is the year that he does it and gets it because we all know that he deserves it. So yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's true. Moke has gone over to America and battled recently as well. That's a hard one to call. I'm gonna say I'm going to say Briggs just on the fact of I think Moke kind of is bowing out of battle rap.
Yeah, if he pulls a punch now, like he could very realistically, he could. But I don't think he will. Like the times that we've spoken to him and stuff, he seems like I think no matter what, even if he wants to bow out, I think no matter what,
he won't want a bad performance.
No, he's a performer. Yeah,
that's the only thing that I can see that
and like he's a bit of like I really hope that he
that's the
goes
only
out
thing.
on a high. Imagine he wins this and then bows out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take out the guy who runs the company.
He's just like fucking headshot and leave. Like battle rap completed.
If you ask me who's going to win this battle tomorrow, I'd probably say Moke, and then the next day I'd probably say Briggs, and then
I think
I'm going to say Briggs at the moment, just based off of.
I want Moke to win. I think I just want to see what happens.
Do you know what the worst thing is? I really like both of them as well.
So
Briggs that's a hard one to call. We'd be like, you're probably going to lose, man. But we're all winners as long as you're taking part. What more can you ask for?
No, as long as you perform.
Next battle then, Visual versus Georgie Roots.
Yes. Woo. Visuals. I can't wait to watch Visual.
Yeah,
Georgie Roots.
If there was ever like not even a newcomer of the year award, but just I don't know, like welcome to the top tier award battle, and they go against each other. I feel like this is it for this gen of battler. You are right, Charlie. I stand corrected. Moke still has the 2-on-2, and because of that, I'm still going to say Briggsy because Moke has other things to focus on that will get him more than winning against Briggsy. Like he will get more out of this anyway than Briggsy will, even if he loses. In terms of like name and stature, Briggsy is up there, so Moke's gonna get something off the back of this as long as he does well, regardless of whether he beats Briggsy or not. Obviously, if he comes in and 3-0s Briggsy, then he'll get more.
Imagine.
But he will, But next battle, Visual and Georgie Roots.
Seen
both live.
Yeah.
Differences, we've seen Georgie on the stage, and we've seen Visual in the pit.
I think Georgie Roots, can sometimes sometimes fucks himself with me. I'm not sure what it is about the way he performs, maybe, or like his flow doesn't really hit my ear right a lot of the time. But when he hits it, he's really fucking good. Yeah, he's like a haymaker kind of boxer.
I think Visual,
for me anyway.
Do you know what? Right, Georgie has had some phenomenal performances, but he hasn't got a clear win. And like against top tiers, he has got a lot of clear wins, but not against like the top tier. And I feel like him and Visual are kind of being inducted into that top tier throughout the last year that we've had. I feel like he needs to. I think he needs to win it, Georgie. But I feel like Visual is going to take it.
I reckon I
revenge
think so.
for Slester and that awful decision when Georgie kicked Slester out of the Anarchy tournament. I'm still not over it, guys. I'm still not over it. Yeah.
Brings every time I see him before he says hello.
I'm joking.
He just brings it up.
He's not joking. I think Visual, not just because he's in the chat. I've told Scoop that Crash was maybe going to beat him to his face. So you know me, I won't pull punches, as they say. But I think Visual's going to. Georgie's obviously had quite a few battles recently as well. Going over to America, he's got that confidence behind him. But Visual's been quite quiet. He's just been waiting, and I think that's not a good sign for his next opponent, who unfortunately is Georgie Roots. So I've got this. I think most of the chat's agreeing, which is cool. It'll be interesting to see what happens for Georgie after, if Visual was to beat him, 3-0 him or whatever. Then that would be interesting. But we shall see. What do you reckon, Dom? Do you reckon the same? What was saying? I just kind of spoke a lot then, didn't I?
Yeah, no, I really agree. I think he's got it. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a really good matchup either way. But Yeah, no. I think for me, it can only go that way.
Yeah.
Like, but again, Georgie Root seems to have like changed his style a lot. I think for me, I'm not sure what
Georgie,
it is.
it's not that you change his style; he's versatile.
Yeah,
Like you can't go
I
into
think
every
there's
battle doing
like
exactly the same. 'Cause
Oh
you have
no,
different opponents.
yeah.
Do you know
Like
what I mean?
it has to.
You'll end
Like
up finding
sometimes
people
his
the same.
sometimes his performance element can sometimes not hit right for me because he is so versatile. He's always doing a little bit of like different styles all the time. And I think sometimes it catches me weird.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, like it's like a weird martial artist. sometimes I don't get it. It might be really impressive what he's doing.
It is, to be fair.
Like,
Georgie is good. Georgie is good at what he does.
And like I'm not that when it comes to like the more technical side of rap. A lot of the time it does go over my head. Like flow is a lot more important to me rather than like being really technical with
yeah, I get that.
With your bars. I'm more like early 90s rap than late 90s rap.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. You know, Georgie's got a lot of confidence behind him, and rightfully so. Of course, rightfully so. But I think where Visual, this is his first battle coming into this year. I'm not sure how long they had to write for it because again, Visual is in the 2-on-2, and he has got Koj and Quill as the first 2-on-2 against him and Slester. So I'm so excited. That's a lot. Yeah. But like I said, he's here to avenge Slester as well. From that Anarchy tournament.
We do love a good storyline.
Yeah, we do. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the story rather than the...
Sometimes that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like
but again, I would not be surprised if we are wrong on every single one of these. They're so hard to call. The only reason why I am calling them is because I always, when I watch these prediction things and they don't predict it, I'm like, you're not doing what you said you're going to do. So I'm just doing it. These are like very half-baked opinions. Yeah.
Like I feel like anyone could come on and talk for 2 minutes and they could swing me out of the way.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Next battle then, only two more, is Rivers versus Joey Gambetto. I've not watched a lot of Joey, if I'm honest. You will not know who
I have no idea.
He's a battle rapper from America. But because it's Rivers, obviously Rivers 3-0. Rivers. 6-0.
I don't have to learn who that is.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That is extra work for me.
So just to put into a bit of context as well, why I can say Rivers so easily is...
Yeah. All jokes aside, I do not know who this is.
This was going to be his third battle this year, but instead it's his first battle. So the first battle he was meant to have was on the rivalry card, I believe. He was meant to battle Tally on the rivalry card. They were both at the event, everything, but the event ran over, and they refused to do it outside because, you know, that this Rivers and Tally, that's not an outside battle.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think no performer should ever be like forced to, you know.
No. And then he was meant to battle Templar Surfer on Rebuild, but that didn't go down because Templar couldn't make it for whatever reason. I know there was a bit of, you know, scandals going on.
Is there controversies?
Yeah, there's always. Mate, this is why I'm glad you ain't in that forum or anything like that. Cause,
look at what happened with scapegoats. Might get another one later.
No.
We have some scandals.
There's always scandals, always. But yeah, come on, Rivers. It's always Rivers, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. Definitely biased, but Rivers is going to kill him. Yeah.
You don't have to get it, man. It's not yours to get. It's Rivers and Tally's. Nobody needs to understand why they've done it. All you can do is respect them for it because they said it. They didn't want to do it. You got to think that wasn't a summer's day when that battle was on. It was a nighttime. It was dark. It's not good enough for them. For that battle, it's not good enough.
I feel like as well, like
if it was like, I would agree with you. If it was the same sort of day as Georgie and Tony, because that was, you know, a sick battle and it added to it, but this would have been a hindrance to that battle. It wouldn't have added anything to it. So I'd rather say
it's not like in the movies. Like when you're a performer, the worst thing that I ever did as a performer was perform under a rain sheet. Like I've performed outside a bunch, but I've never been like in bad weather. Because sometimes you need to focus and you can't. So I get it. I think it's a shame, but hey ho.
No, that's definitely true.
Yeah,
definitely
Oh,
true.
yeah.
But also, if you want to,
We're not there.
if you want to do
Like,
that,
we're not there now.
Everyone's got freestyle, no more writtens. You know, all this sort of stuff. There's a reason things evolve, and it's better for us. You know, as fans, it's better for us. The content that they create is better for the people that they're putting out for. So I think it was the right move.
And as well, like at the end of the day, it brings in money as well for the league, because like they might have to do it another time, or pay for another ticket. But like that's one of the best things about going to like events and stuff is you put money in.
Yeah, but also I think,
like you kind of, and I don't want to stand in the rain and watch.
I think
it's raining. I don't want to stand and watch.
I mean, it was the main event of the event, right? So I think if people did have tickets to that event, they should get maybe some sort of discounted price on the next event, or something like the pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, like a bit of money off. Or
the pay-per-view for free would be a good
for
idea.
Their like future battle.
But I think they have to acknowledge the fact that some people only came to watch that battle, for example. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the main event. So I think they have to do something, but I'm sure whatever they choose to do will be great.
I'd rather pay and go and watch them than be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Then get a cold.
Have a bar and heat in.
And just to get in.
I don't want to stand in an underpass in Manchester.
Yeah. Although Matter versus Peanut, the first event that I went to, I think this was second event. That ended up happening around the corner outside the venue, and that was sick. That felt I felt like I was in a movie.
You know what?
Everyone was going to start singing at the end. It was amazing.
I really think that like there's definitely a place to do it outside when it's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Like when you're at school, you've got to work outside.
Yeah.
There's something about taking it outside that can really bring something to it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think being forced outside because the venue shut
is not the one.
That's sad.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like not sad. That's like that would put you in a bad mood.
At least it was undercover. But yeah, we're just about to get onto the title match now. Before we do though, everybody please on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can, share the stream. We are going to be watching Funky versus Georgie. Exactly like Tom said, drop a like. Subscribe. Like I said, this channel still will be going, so we do want to try and get the subs up. But yeah, just thank you first straight away. Yeah, this is why I like you, man. This is why I like you. I bet you was already doing it before I even asked. But yeah, before we get into it, just remember www.premierbattles.club. You've got the Patreon on there as well. Make sure you sign up to that. It's £3.50. You get all of the battles a couple of days earlier. And all that good stuff.
It's definitely worth it.
This Saturday, 23rd of April, the Bread Shed, Manchester, 12 o'clock kickoff. But battle rap time, everyone knows, get there around half 12ish. No, joking. Get there earlier.
No, get there around half 12ish. You'll see us in the best seats. two drinks that we didn't have to wait for.
Is this a venue that's been used yet? I can't remember hearing the Bread Shed before, but it's exciting. New venue for us anyway.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, make sure that you get your tickets, guys. Make sure, bring your friends, bring whoever you can, really. Buy the merch, do what you can do.
I'm going to
support the scene.
I have my Apex on.
I think battlers need to start bringing merch as well. I'd definitely buy merch from battlers. Maybe we should open up.
I want merch.
Maybe we should just buy one of those machines that you can do t-shirts with.
As long as we can get a t-shirt cannon.
A t-shirt cannon?
Yeah, as long as we can get a t-shirt cannon.
That'll get us on stage.
That's the first thing I thought. How can this get me on stage without having any pressure on me to perform?
Well, it'd be modelling for you instead. Title match. Do you know what's so funny? This card is the night of main events. It can be any more truer.
Yeah.
Bizzo Bond versus KJ. So, story behind this, and please in the comments, do correct me if I get anything wrong, please. Bizzo obviously winning the Anarchy tournament. I always said Academy then. The Anarchy tournament. He got the shot at the title. He didn't actually have to battle Yunnan. Yunnan unfortunately had to give up the title, relinquish the title, and instead of having to put Bizzo through a number one contenders match or anything like that again, which is really unfair, really. He became the champ, which he didn't like. He was gutted about, really. He messaged us and said, it's not how he wanted to do it, but he will accept it, of course. Yeah. he's been acting like a champ, definitely. He's done well with it. He's got a vision for it, and he's done it.
Head of the table now.
And then you've got Koji, who they did. If you haven't watched the Face Off, please do literally leave this now. Go and watch the Face Off on the Premier Battles YouTube. Come back, watch this later. See you later. But yeah, they done the Face Off, and Koji was talking about how the first season of Premier Battles he was Battler of the Year. He was their Battler of the Year, and rightfully so. A few things happened. He no-showed an American battler. I'm not sure if it was like no-showed on the day or what it was, but he did. And unfortunately, that put him back a few paces.
Yeah.
He left the scene for a bit, and then on his return, he's had a few very good battles. He battled.
We watched him.
Yeah, we battled him. We battled him. We watched him battle Georgie.
Yeah.
On Apex.
Because I remember being really excited to see more of it.
Yeah, and we watched
really
him on
like
Anarchy. So he was on the Anarchy tournament, but he had to back out of that as well.
That's tough. That's tough.
But he's got a bit of a history for it. So obviously they made him, they just had to make sure, got him a few plates. He ate them all up. They were big ones. For anyone who's on the inside joke, you won't even get that. But Koji's a big guy now. Basically, he eats big dinners. That's all you need to know, really.
Okay.
You're in.
Big guy eats big dinners.
Yeah, so he was saying, if he wouldn't have no-showed Mike P, he would have been in contention for it. So yeah, he battled Frost as well. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what are you saying? What are you saying then? So we have watched both of these two.
Bond.
Yeah,
I honestly, I think he's. It's tough because I've not really seen a lot of what Koji's been putting out. You know what I mean? Whereas Bizzo has, every time I've spoken to him, he's like the most focused person I've ever met.
Yeah, no,
if you have a conversation with Bizzo he will hold conversations, right? But he doesn't flirt, stare. He'll lock in. He's one of the most focused people I've ever met.
He's also just come back from Vegas.
Yeah.
After going out to battle, which was obviously his prize. Congratulations again, champ. His prize to win the Anarchy tournament. He got to go out and he actually battled the King of the Dot champion, which I've told you about King of the Dot before. Big, one of the biggest leagues in the world. Well, out of two, I would say.
You had your chance. You've lost us.
And he done very well against their champ. Their champ actually choked in the first round. I had to call it short. Which was not great for him, but it is what it is. But I think I got Bizzo taking it. I feel like he's on a tear. And I don't see him stopping anytime soon. Let us know in the chat who you got taking the title match. Gas, I have seen your comment, but I'm going to show him. We're not going to listen though because you are biased on this 100%. Basically, Bizzo and Koji are both the captains for the academy. Koji's team has Gas, Buff, and a few other guys, and then Bizzo's team has I'll show you after. We'll talk about that.
You've been rumbled,
but yeah, you are definitely.
I think you might be biased.
And Koji versus Frost was good. I'll have to show you. I'll send you the link for that so that you can. So it's getting printed up, guys. People will buy stuff. Just
we'll wear it on the stream.
Don't go to really expensive printers and end up making people pay.
Get the iron-on
for
ones.
a event.
Get the iron-on ones that you can get in Primark.
There we go. Right.
Whack 'em on.
Yunan hasn't turned up, so if anybody that has been on would like to come on or whatever, Fos, for example, we've said that we'd love to get you on. Send me a message, basically, if you're willing to come on. I'm not going to put the thing in the chat because I don't want all of you on, basically. But yeah, let us know. We are going to bring. Let us know if it gets echoey because I'm not using my headphones and I've had to.
Because I'm in the room.
Yeah, because Tom's in the room. So let me know how it is. We'll do levels in that first, actually.
Georgie Roots. Georgie's going first. Let's go.
But can everyone hear us when we're talking over it? Is it sounding all right? Just give us a thumbs up in the chat quick, just to make sure.
Just quick drop a like.
Yeah, just drop a like to let us know that you can hear us, guys. Is everyone there? Yeah, all good, all good, all good.
I think we might just have to pause it. We'll take the risk. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Let's just jump in.
Yeah, so with this event, this is Rivalry.
That's the thumbs up.
Cool.
Make y'all a little louder. I said y'all. Jesus, like an actual old
I'll just bring the mic a bit closer. Is that better? I hope so. Samuel, I've not seen your name on our stream before. Welcome, brother. Hope you're good. Are you a battler? What? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Who you is?
Who you are within the? Because I'm at the bottom.
Comment to my left. Introduce yourself.
What? In the hierarchy of battle rap, where do you sit?
Yeah. How gassed do we need to be that you're on our stream?
Are you in fact a celebrity? And can I go call my mum?
Yeah.
Hey man.
Let's get into this. So yeah, this event, it was a wild event. Let's face it. It was. You had Tech versus DMAC, Georgie Roots versus Funky. You had Whispers versus Yunnan, which Whispers actually pulled out a knife, a real life knife.
A real life knife.
Yeah, and I don't understand why anybody in his camp didn't tell him that's probably a bad idea to bring a knife into a venue. But hey,
I mean, it's not.
You don't need enemies with friends like that. That's all I'm saying. We are going to get into this. I think that they have been very, very silly, and I'm not pulling punches. We will be getting into it. I have been trying all day to offer any guys from members to come and, come on and have a chat, but nobody wanted to. So I'm still going to get into it. For DMAC to be the professional one in your squad, you need to look at what you're doing, guys. You need to look at it. It's not great. It's not great. But on the other hand, DMAC was amazing in his tech battle. That is the one thing that I'll take. And Whisper's material was really good. But why would you pull out a knife in an event, like in a venue, like when knife crime is on the up and everything? It's just stupid, in my opinion.
Silliness.
But hey, mistakes are just lessons that we needed to learn, and hopefully everyone learns. We'll see. We also had Scoop. This event also had Scoop versus Crush. There was a few other battles that were meant to be on here but got cancelled, I believe. Yeah, this is true. They made themselves a heel. I don't know why. I don't think we need heels. And personally,
this is real life.
Yeah, well, it's not in the battles. I understand that some personas can come across as heels, but I feel like Yunnan, for example, I feel like has been a heel most of his career, but he's not a turd with it as well. Yeah. That's right, folks. Thank you. Black T's battle was against. Oh man. And Moke and Messi, right? That's what I think it is. But yeah, let's get into this. There was a lot of physical kind of. There's a new thing that seems to be creeping into UK battle rap, which is like G checking. You give them a bit of a barge during the material and stuff.
Yeah.
This goes over the top. We're going to look into it. So yeah, this is a one rounder. Georgie versus Funky D. Remember, I said, guys, if anybody wants to jump on, then just let me know. Nabi versus Black T, thank you. That's what it was.
Is this the video?
What?
Were we about to watch a man bring out a knife?
No. That ain't out yet.
Just had a bit of a moment then.
But no, they blurred it all out. I think the editing was good on it, but it was just a stupid thing.
It's just to prepare myself.
These people that were meant to be looking out for Whispers, he's a new battler. Not saying that he needs looking out for or anything like that, but advising him and stuff, I guess, in a crew with each other. I think any performer should know that that's a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's get into this.
Let's start with a face-off. Last night, you talking hella crud about how I'm broke and you got plenty of cash. Bro, I'm not broke, cause I rob people like you. You got a 4-bedroom house? I'll run up in that shit with a semi-detached. I ain't write shit for you till like a week ago. I'm not gonna lie. This one had me acting lazy. It's been a madness lately. I was so unmotivated, I almost had to hit them panic stations. Even a pen telling me, Roots, you're either stupid or this an act of bravery. but I knew I could cook around ASAP. I ain't talking about Rihanna, baby. Oh, it's Roots. I'm about to move this room. Rivalry. They gave me, who's this dude? Well, I went from Newham to New York. Ain't it so I got approved shit too? I started writing your rounds on a Boeing 787. I started rapping on a 262. My success is here what most people in this scene aspire to do. Any talk against that shit is just denying the truth. Take a look around, bro. Look how many people here inspired by Roots. Turns out I got more sons than Danny Myers and Snoop. Tell Tally he get no respect now. Bro, I ain't trying to be misunderstood, cuzzy, but forming a crew with these man here, shit make you look like a rook. Bummy, I can't even trust in your slogan anymore, Dread. Whenever you say it now, you look dummy. How you gonna come here talking about you don't wanna hear no loose chat and then book Funky? Bro, as soon as P said she ain't want him on the card, you should have denied him admission. How this parasite got past parasites is suspicious.
I love that. How this parasite got past parasites. Oh, that just goes. Yeah, I mean, Dread, please. Come on, Georgie. Come on now. But it kind of suits him now. It'd be weird if he just started to say bro instead.
As soon as P said she ain't want him on the card, you should have denied him admission. How this parasite got past parasites is suspicious. It's suspicious. When P said she ain't want him on the card, you should have denied him admission. How this parasite got past parasites is suspicious. Tally, I'm your star player, bro. 2 of your top three view battles and this shit are mine. Am I kidding? Bro, Snoop, I know you got visual impairments, but how the fuck you gonna turn a blind eye to this shit? Ooh, I'm about to walk into his yard like, are you gonna bang? Then I dump around, slump a clown, face looking lumpy now. Bang, bang, then I double down, couple rounds, shit fucking loud. Even put his mumsy down, bang. Now mumsy down. All I had to do was take 2 steps into Funky House.
Let's go, Georgie. Waiting for that.
All I had to do was take 2 steps into Funky House. I'm about to smoke something funky. It's the only thing I've done that's not great. Get cooked in a single round. This shit meals on a hot plate. But I'm top 3 in the country. You ain't even top 10 on stage, bro. You've been fighting for this spotlight since I had MySpace friends fighting over top 8. You're fucking old, Dread.
Let's go.
You're fucking old, bruv. You ain't been shit since I was doing schoolwork. Last time you were big, I was nicking pick a mix from Woolworths.
It's true.
You fucking old, bruv. You fucking old, bruv. You ain't done shit since I was doing schoolwork. You ain't been big since I was nicking pick a mix from Woolworths. You're fucking old, cuz. Do you understand, my bro? Last time you were lit, I was getting kicked out of COD lobbies when my mum answered a landline phone. Fucking dial-up movement. Bro's irrelevant. Bro's irrelevant. Last time I heard your shit was on a Sony Ericsson. I'm talking Last time I heard your shit was on a Sony Ericsson. I'm talking K700i before Bluetooth. Bro, you were lit when we were infraredding, guys, and you were lit when we were infraredding, guys, and you were on my brethren's phone, but never mind. Any guesses why? Back then, memory cards only ever came in megabytes. But you wanna jump to this shit and ride my wave, cause you see where they're seen at? Cool. Run into a clip longer than a Phoenix Fire recap. I don't fuck your country. It's too long.
Yeah, so this is obviously like there's kind of unwritten rules in battle rap, right? Like you're meant to kind of, I guess, stay on your side. Yeah. Some people take it that I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there by standing on Georgie's side. But it's almost like I'm in your spot. I think he was trying to like play mind games a bit.
Yeah, he was definitely like moving around. And there was a lot of movement. Like
That
people,
is
they were like,
not necessary.
no. I think you just kind of you don't start with the punch. At least shove him. You know what I mean? Like do that.
Yeah.
You know when you,
I mean,
when
no,
you
he
see
didn't punch
people
him
like,
then. You didn't punch him.
no, it was like it was more of that.
It was
push.
an aggressive push. Yeah, definitely.
That's how people. I should not be in fights. If that's a push, I will die.
This is what I'm saying though. But like, if you
Yeah.
listen, right? If you listen to what he's saying to Paris here now, like this is the bit that annoys me.
Why is he touching me? Why is he touching me? Everyone relax, bro. Everyone's relaxed, innit? Everyone's relaxed, innit? Everyone relaxed, innit? Everyone relaxed, innit? Relax, innit? Don't talk to him.
Keep touching each other all day. What are you on about?
With Paris, I think handled it really well. Like, I think you just got to tell someone. Yeah. You guys
Come on, Georgie.
But yeah, I think I think big ups going. What's up, man? Bless you. Yeah, what's
That
up?
was funny, but
Hey, if you didn't feel relaxed, I almost fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I was almost snoozing then.
The problem is that they probably didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
they had
exactly.
such good advice.
yeah.
It's
Just
hard.
relax.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
relax.
It's tough though when you're in that position as well and it's all about to kick. I think that's what I'd end up doing. But chill.
Mm.
I think Paris.
Thank you, Hylas. We need to pause when we're talking. All right. But yeah, I think it just made Funky look unhinged, to be fair.
He deserved it a little bit, but I think he shouldn't have done it and he shouldn't have hit him for it. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was all unnecessary.
No one touch no one.
You trying to ride this wave now?
Hold it down, hold it down.
You seen where the scene at, but run into a clip longer than a Phoenix Fire recap. How your contact list go from Gets, Kano, Griminal and these man to whoever in his Twitter space, YD and D-Mac.
On the set.
Ain't it degrading, my bro?
Hold it down, man.
Ain't it degrading, my bro? You get more likes and retweets on motivational quotes than you ever have on flyers of you playing a show, and you ain't made shit in 10 years that came even close to the successes of a song that you made as a joke. Look how pathetic this man is. Talk about are you gonna bang? Profess it's a classic. Bro, that song is about men who go to raves that ain't sexually active. I wonder where the fuck you came up.
Hold it down.
That song about men who go to raves that ain't sexually active. Where the fuck did you manage to come up with that shit? I mean, you said, all I want to know is, are you gonna bang though? We literally mean it. You said, 1, are you gonna bang? 2, are you gonna bang? 3, lyrical genius. You said, all I wanna know is, are you gonna bang though? I myth and believe it. Why the fuck all you want to know what another man did with his... This guy is deep. I swear, this is all true. You call yourself Funky D and wrote that tune. I should pause you. Then you come into battle rap and decide it's a good idea to form crews with a guy called Whispers and D-Mac and call yourself members. Bro, I should pause you. But you're gonna say it took you. You stand over there. It took you all around the world. But where it left you, Funky, here, battling me after not reaching the same successes as your peers. You always talking about, are you gonna bang in clashes? He think he instilling men with fear. Are you gonna bang? Funky, you know what didn't? Your career.
Yeah, that was just disrespect. It's a long round. It's a 1-round battle, man. So the round's normally longer.
Yeah.
I don't like 1-round battles. I feel like they do drag on a bit.
Yeah.
But Georgie's doing very well, and I don't mind watching Georgie.
Yeah.
Basically.
He gets paid.
No, I didn't.
He gets paid.
Your career. But you got me to agree to a battle. So I can see why you feel important. But really, this a favour for the league. Snoop need a killer, so I kill it for him. And I knew my approach can't really all just be big guns and drillers swarming. That's why this next bit come with a different type of trigger warning. Cause I know you mask and suppress things with schoolyardish aggression, but playtime over now, cuzzy. This is Psychology 101. And class is in session. See, they say those that shout the loudest got the most to hide. I bet you got some secrets to sell. And I ain't talking about crud and licks or nights you been in a cell. I'm talking secrets in your subconscious and them demons that dwell in your psyche. I see you're in need of some help because you use these bully tactics as a deflection, bro. It is easy to tell. I'm Hogwarts alumni, right? Yeah. So trust me, I know when a picture starts to speak for itself. So suspend your pride for a minute. Make an exemption to Deji because your inner child is really crying out for some attention and safety. And it pains me to see men with mental health issues ignore shit. So I'ma give Little Dean the therapy that you needed to give him before this. Bro, you are the personification of anxious, avoidant, insecure attachment. So I can forgive the things that you do to try provoke a reaction. I know it's all symptoms of your childhood and a neurological adaptation to be being raised by parents who were emotionally absent. Humor is the biggest thing that he used for validation to gain the approval that he craved at his developmental stages. It's almost an act of desperation as you beg for acceptance, then you throw tantrums when you're challenged and you're sensing rejection.
Man, hold it down.
I hold it down. You overcompensate.
Oh, don't piss me off.
You overcompensate to try combat your depression, but I know these attacks and aggression just come from the fact you're repressing a lot of issues from your early life and traumatic events, and it all stems from a fundamental lack of parental affection. So, I am sorry. I am so sorry, Funky. I am so sorry, Funky. Life should have never been so tough. And I am so sorry that you had to compete so much. I am so sorry you had to shout so loud to be heard and do some stupid shit for attention to stick out from the herd. I'm so sorry that Mumsy didn't tell you that she loved you enough. I'm so sorry that your dad never told you he was proud of his son. Bro, I am so sorry to break the fourth wall. I know this shit might embarrass you, but to get through to this actor, I needed to assassinate his character.
Holy shit.
Great round from Georgie, right?
That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Now we have to watch Funky. So, like, I don't think anyone really was expecting Funky to come in and be what he said he was going to be, right? So basically, he came into the scene demanding shotty horror, lunacy, you know, all these sort of people, which you ain't going to get straight away. You just ain't going to get it. So he got offered something that nobody else would have anyway, which is Georgie Roots. You know, this is his debut battle. Recently, the battles came out on YouTube, which is why, you know, we're watching it now. But he's kicked up a fuss, basically saying, and he's going to get the battle taken down and cancelled, whatever, because they didn't tell him that it was going to go on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what he'd expect to happen, because literally, if he was so in tune with the scene like he said he was, which when he first came in, he said he didn't watch UK Battle Rap, but YD was the reason why he got into UK Battle Rap, but couldn't name YD when he first came into UK Battle Rap. Could only name YD once YD was members, because he's an unhinged man. And yeah, I just seen a comment there. I'm so happy as well that we didn't waste the Lunacy battle. I think Georgie is in a point in his career where, you know, he's going to battle multiple times this year. We're going to see good Georgie battles with good opponents. But with Luna, we're going to get like one battle every like 3 years probably from him. Like, let's be honest. So if they would have wasted that on a Funky D battle, I would have been quite annoyed. But I can understand why they would have done it as well, because of, you know, both of their statures. out of the battle rap scene as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm not being biased at all. I don't think. I think he was terrible. I do, mate. I think he had a few good battles. He'd done better than I would. I'm not disputing that at all. But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that he came in saying he was the best ever.
Yeah.
He came in saying he would slaughter everybody and he's going to do this and do that. He knew he lost this battle, so he'd done what he'd done in this round. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that's me being biased. I think that's me being logical. If I come in and said I'm going to beat up every single person in this room and then got knocked out by one punch from the first person, you're going to have comments on it. Like it is what it is. But I think the people that have followed him, I think you're being really silly for yourselves. I think that you're being led down a path that isn't what you want. If I'm honest, well, it must be what you want. Sorry, but I think it's just a bit weird. You're turning your backs on people that have helped you, and going very strange behavior, in my opinion. But like I said, fair play for him to come in. Wrestling promo is different because they know whether they're going to win or lose. So it's more of like acting in that way in my mind. Like there's an acting element to battling. Of course, there's a character that you play. But yeah, I think you can't try and defend him. I'm sorry. I don't think he can't even defend himself at the moment. That's why, I offered out my hand, said, come on in, let me have a chat with you, but he didn't want to.
On the academy. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
As long as he does good, like I really try my hardest to stay out of that.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, as long as you're battling good, just don't be a dick to other people. And obviously, I don't know anything that's happened.
Yeah, no, like I said,
if
it's just the way
he's
he came into the scene. It was a really disrespectful way that he came into the scene. I think most fans were like, "Oh, here we go, let's see what he's got," and that. And he was very adamant that he was taking over battle rap and all this. He lost a battle and he's thrown all his toys out of the ground, which is funny because he's literally been met with what Georgie said he could be met with, and then pull a tantrum because of it. And it's exactly what he's done. So I think he's just made Georgie's points better. This is a very good question. I think what Whisper's done was more stupid.
Question.
What?
So what did Whispers do?
Whispers was the guy that pulled the knife out.
Oh, okay.
I think Whispers was more stupid. But Funky's was more disrespectful. Although, actually, no, I'd say Whispers.
Because at the end of the day, there's a dick move. It's a massive dick move. But, shit happens. Putting a knife, come on, man. Better.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But Georgie Roots probably did deserve a bit of a slap because he was getting in his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's expected.
And I think that's like something from me.
Yeah, that's why you would never battle.
Oh no! Oh yeah,
for that reason,
I would cry. It's just from watching battle rap point of view. I think if you can only win when you hassle your opponent, physically hassle them, then your bars are worse than you're admitting that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's an admission of guilt. But when people just bar off each other, that's what I want to watch. Know what I mean? I don't want to watch people get in each other's business.
This is very good point, right? Once you haven't seen the full battle yet. Once you've seen Funky's round, which we are going to get into in just a second. What was it was ultimately worse, but it was out of stupidity. That is exactly it. I think that, if Funky would have just said, yeah, there's the battle, cool, I'm moving on, it would have been better for him, but he didn't. And I want to show Tom this before we finish up. So we're going to watch this. I'll probably stop it maybe twice through it, and we'll talk about certain bits, but we'll try to get through this and finish before 1:45, hopefully. We'll see.
Not enough! Let's go!
Hold it down. Let's go.
Before I start, let me see if you lot are fucking with me tonight. Let me say, oi, you!
Oi, you! Are you gonna bang?
Georgie was one of the best newcomers, huh? They say it, but can you show me that? He's been doing this for ages. Someone come get their homie back. He was shit back then on a different platform, like sex workers, when they heard they were shutting down OnlyFans.
Bring it back.
One of the best newcomers, huh?
So obviously, like something bad that happens in battle rap, and I had to say it straight away. I agree. This is why I think he was stupid. He could have literally shut down the whole event, which is just silly. And that was a weak bar, right? That wasn't something that was like amazing that deserved that reaction. But the people behind him are overreacting to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, he looks like he's chill now, and it's like his mates.
So now, yeah.
like kind of, pushing him and like really, they're so aggressive. Now they're not helping the situation. When shit's popped off, you don't want to be shouting.
Of course, Gus. I'm not trying to pick up any pitchforks. I was just saying my opinion on the battle that we're watching, bro. And then it just stumbled into that conversation.
Cool about it.
But Georgie is a professional. I've said that. Georgie is a hell of a professional. And we're going to see why.
You can't sit on the project.
They say it, but can you show me that? He's been doing this for ages. Someone come get their homie back. He was shit back then on a different platform, like sex workers, when they heard they were shutting down OnlyFans. People with no goals in life. Those are his OnlyFans. That's because they relate to you. Look at you, you know it's facts. Loyalty, target on your own head, stony hat, headshot. Calling it as the price, eyes rolling back, life's a bitch. Women like his mum will make you notice that. He'll leave the earth the same way that he came in, like a coldie stack.
Bring it back to cul-de-sac. Back to cul-de-sac. Check him again.
He will leave the earth the same way that he...
Hold it down!
He will leave the earth the same way that he came in, like a coldie sack. I shall pocket check you, pussy, you owe me that. You don't want no smoking with your breath and shine, hold me back. You let me at his neck, don't be crying when I open that. I'll kill him and you better rap about it, I'm the Zodiac. Come on! Look at him coming like I'm driving in a Tesla. I rolled the in-house beef like Wiley versus Skepta. The whole shorty was too...
Bring it back! Go.
You won't hear me coming like I'm driving in a Tesla. I rolled the in-house beef like Wiley versus Skepta. The old shorty was too smooth. I bought it again like an investor. The new shorty put on weight like he's trying to be a wrestler.
That's crazy. Let's go.
Let me speak to you over there. Like you could relate to what I'm saying. You know when someone owes you money and they don't pay you back?
I hate that fast.
Talk to him right there. Someone owes you
Hold it down,
money.
bring it back. Go.
Hold it down. You know when someone owes you money and they don't pay you back with the same energy, you might feel like sliding on them, putting their life in jeopardy. I know you're looking at me like, but Funky D, what the fuck has this got to do with battle rap? But oi, you! Why the fuck didn't you help your brother, huh? You punched him in his face because he's gay, so he hanged himself? Do you know how much shame you brought to your mother?
What?
G-check!
No. Okay, so this is one bit I want to stop at. I do not know Georgie Roots and all that, but like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. I'm pretty sure. Like, he didn't get punched in the face and kill himself because of that. I think Bobby's angle in the Anarchy tournament would have been different. Obviously, we watched that battle where he gets in Georgie's face and says about his brother who died. Rest in peace, of course, King. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, he's just said something that isn't true here for shock factor, and it's not really something I get into. But some people like it, definitely. I've seen a couple of comments just to go on to him. Yeah, definitely, he's a performer, man. It's what he does. I knew he was going to be at least good enough to be on stage, but he's not good enough to be on stage with the caliber of people that are on that card, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. See, we're all agreeing now. We're all in agreement.
Yeah. He's definitely made space for himself on that stage, but
yeah, like this is what I'm saying. That's a very serious angle and serious allegation and all that kind of stuff that's happening, and it just falls flat for me. Especially Bobby done that angle so well that it was done almost like it wasn't disrespectful to watch. Like it was. That makes me cringe.
Yeah.
Right. But he's had some good material though. I'm not gonna lie.
His flow as well is really good.
Yeah,
and like there's a lot of it in it. A lot of his sort of flows and stuff are quite unique. And like you don't hear them often.
Yeah, just think you battled the wrong guy.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have got to this level straight away.
All those countless nights she cried. I should slap those glass off your face just because you had the cheek to look at her in the eyes. G-Tech, Bobby told you shut the fuck up, or he'll punch you in the face. So how can you convince me that you meant them are hard? If that was me, I'd have left Rex on top of Raptor. Boom! That would be the end of Jurassic Park. What? Let's go. Go. I'm amazing, bro.
Go. Bring it back. Bring it back to Jurassic Park. Bring it back.
Hold it down, man. Shit. No, chill out.
I'm amazing, bro. To reach the levels that I'm at, you got a long way to go about how you gonna bang them. I see how you can't play me though. Come chat to a man when one of your songs get airtime on the radio. Listen, Georgie, I performed in front of a packed out Wembley Stadium. These are levels I should make clear. Cause when I got over 100 for a song, believe me, I had a great year.
Tell him again.
How can he knock me for a song that got me a 4-bedroom house? See the hate here. Cause all the people in the room was probably playing my song on the way here. So don't get me started, because everything you ever achieve on life, all it takes is to be half-hearted. You gotta put in the work out here, bro. Because when you beg for a shot that makes you the target, how about you ring my phone when one of your songs get charted? You're a bitch to me. Acting like I won't run up on 4 eyes with a big machine. Go. Another dickhead better rapper out here, acting like I ain't got kids to feed. Like I wasn't writing for you whilst decorating my Christmas tree.
You can't talk like that, bro. You can't talk. You talk like that, bro.
He's talking about preparing for this battle whilst decorating a Christmas tree.
The battle itself written, not great. But like he performed it well, he built it well. It didn't really deserve that reaction.
Shout at you! I thought you shout at you.
D-Mac, chill.
Yo, hold it down. I'm a leadership legend. Put that on my stone when I'm buried in the ground. And when I whitewash this white boy, I don't want to hear a motherfucking sound. I had to hold the UK battle rap laughing at me. They must have thought there was a new Joker in town. So after this battle, when they see Georgie go missing, don't blame it on the cloud.
Let's go. Let him go. Let him go. Nah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Quiet now.
Go, bring it back to the cloud. Bring it back to the cloud.
C major, I can tell. Thanking to my tune on the wing.
Yeah.
CID.
So we will be watching the rest of this. I just wanted to show Tom like the controversy in this. So I'm just gonna push forward a bit because we are going to be finishing up in just a minute.
Finish this battle.
This bit.
Push comes to shove. You never expected this. It's a bitch.
You said you didn't want
dangerous guy. I love when shit goes left. Even when two wrongs don't make a right. Isn't your bitch a paramedic? You're gonna need first aid, man. Shave this knife. Next time she gives you mouth to mouth, we'll be to save your life. Beef with me, you don't.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You said you didn't want him to touch you, and then you was like, don't do that.
And like, I don't know, like for me, right? So this guy's come into the scene, he's done what he's done, right? But he came into the scene saying he is going to be God. He is going to be the best battler. And to me, it seems like he knew he was losing this battle.
So he wanted to make him look like a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, so he wanted to win in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And that's the only way that he could figure out how to do it.
I mean, whatever his reasons are, because realistically, we don't know his reasons. Regardless of what his reasons are, that's fucked up. Like, you don't do that, man.
Yeah.
And what are you playing at?
And just, it's not about defending each other or defending them or anything. I'm just saying, this is my opinion on it. Like, these people that aren't battling right now, right? Those are the people that I'm more thinking about. Like, I'm not thinking about Georgie and, if he's angry about whatever, but the people that are putting their time and effort into, let's face it, not making money from it, but putting something into battle rap to give us these events. Like, and they're battlers that they're promoting, they're putting on are doing this to their opportunities. I just think it's stupid.
Even to things like they might have to book that venue again. Like, what if that venue don't let them back? Because they had a massive fight broke out, whatever. Obviously, that didn't happen this time. But come on, do it for the scene. Hold it in.
Kit got on that stage very quickly. That was madness.
You know what we should do? You know YouTubers went through that massive phase of boxing each other.
Yeah.
They should do that. Battle rappers should do that.
There's been an event recently.
They should do that more.
Yeah, no, Georgie was on that event.
Let him get it out of their system.
Yeah, but it's very hard to get people to agree to get into a ring and let someone punch someone.
Yeah, because realistically, if those two were to box,
their next
Georgie
battle
would die.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like their next battle as well. If they get knocked out in the first round of that, they are not. That's an angle.
Yeah,
that is an angle. See, obviously, we're not going to watch the whole of that battle. It's something that I just want to show Tom for like the controversy in it, because we started off on here talking about like we'd always have like a subject matter, I guess, and one of them was like, should there ever be any reason to be physical? And I mean, you can quite clearly see that everyone was being physical that day and all that, but I want to know what your opinion is, Tom, on like people being physical in battles. What do you reckon? I think at the end of the day, like sometimes, I would agree. Sometimes people need a slap, like nothing crazy. Like sometimes, very little levels of being physical. But I think 99% of the time it just distracts from the point. Like pocket checking and stuff is normally done good, and if it's done creatively,
and like little like shoulder checks and like tiny little things like that, maybe.
Like in all the other battles, it was shoulder barge, right? And it's not like a push; it's just shoulder barge to be like.
If you don't get enough leverage, you're just hitting them.
Yeah. So it's less of an impact.
I think it's gross. I think it 99% of the time it distracts from what you're doing. Like the point of you going there is to beat them in a battle rap. If you wanted to beat them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like why did you bother doing the first? Why did you bother rapping? If your plan was to hit him,
then just hit him.
Just fucking hit him.
I do disagree with you that I don't think there should. I just seen Hylas your comment there. I don't think there should ever be physical like slaps or anything in battle rap.
No.
Pocket checks, things like that, is fine. Pushing and shoving. So. I think the vocab here is important because there was difference in that, right? So Georgie was shoving Funky through his rounds. Funky pushed Georgie. Do you see what I mean?
So I would have put those two things the other way around. I'd say Funky, that was a shove. That was like a full body.
Yeah, but I think like the action of pushing, like shoving, I would say is more of a shoulder barge. But that's the whatever.
Regardless,
like I just think it. Yeah, and do you know what? In this one, the shoulder barge was it had an impact on the bar. This was he said pussy and pushed him. Like when do you ever hear somebody say that and push somebody when they're just about to fight? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just unacceptable. But yeah, to end on a positive note, we will be over on Premier Battles We'll probably actually
We're
end up doing a
gossiping
bit of a
now.
recap of Absolute next Sunday. I'm not sure if you're about Sunday evening, but
I am. Oh, what's this?
and when Yunnan did it to Whispers and so yeah, exactly. One thing that I will say as well, just before we go, so Yunnan obviously had Whispers pull a knife out on him, right?
Yeah.
On the next round, instead of Yunnan bitching about whatever, he literally pulled it into a bar and was like, "He's brought a knife to a gunfight." Like that was his bar, and it was amazing. He completely nullified everything that he'd done. Like it was great.
He handled it well.
Yeah, so this has been episode 11. We will be probably doing some sort of episode next Sunday on the Premier Battles YouTube. And yeah, that's it really. That's it from us.
See
Thanks
you
to
on the
everyone in
other
the
side.
chat. Don't forget to click like. We've only got 4 likes that I can see on there. And we've had at least 7 people watching each time. So come on, guys. Give us those likes. Share it. And also let us know if there's any battles that you want us to watch or anything like that. But yeah, we are out of here.